My name is Michelle Umadi. I have other names. I'm known by many names. I'm also called Dietitian Michelle. DM, that is a short form for Dietitian Michelle. D for Dietitian, M for Michelle. So you can call me Dietitian Michelle. You can also call me DM. But do you know what? I am also called Acha Woman because I'm a dietitian who promotes healthy, natural food. So people who hear me talk a lot about Acha just save my name, Acha Woman. And do you know something else? I am also called Tamba Woman because Tamba is another nutritious grade that I talk about. So anyone you want to call me, whether you want to call me Michelle Lumadi, I will answer. You want to call me Dietitian Michelle, it's still me. Or DM, I will respond. And if you choose to call me Acha Woman, no problem. Or Tamba Woman, anyone is just fine. Call me anyone and I'll definitely respond. And then about my profession. I am a registered dietitian. Do you know who we are and what we do? I'll explain. So, we are food experts. We are trained in helping people eat healthy for prevention and treatment of diet related conditions. What are these conditions like diabetes, obesity, undernutrition or underweight, and arthritis, anemia, any condition that responds to diet modification is called a diet related condition, and dietitians are the experts to work with when there is a diet related condition. So yes, dietitian Michelle, that's why I'm called dietitian Michelle. So I am a registered dietitian with 15 years of experience. Over 15 years, I think it's safer to say over 15 years. So with over 15 years of experience, I have been practicing, I have been planning diets, I have been counseling, I have been teaching. So this is what I have been doing the past 15 years of my life. So it's okay to say that I'm an expert because it's 10 years that is required to be called an expert, and I'm over 10. So it's okay to say that Michelle is a food expert. And then my teaching style, what do you think? Or what do you have to say? These few minutes that I have been talking. Well, simplicity. I like to teach in simple terms. A, B, C, D. Is it clear? Yes, and that is it. I am not after speaking lots of jargons or big grammars and have people check Google or open their dictionaries to know what Michelle is saying. That is definitely not my style. I like to break it down into simple terms. I like to ensure that you are listening, you are hearing, you are learning, and you are understanding my point. So I break it down. I have this gift of being able to convert complex matters or complicated issues into simple terms or simple ways that people can understand. That is my gift. So I'm able to help you. Do you have any complicated diet issue that you've been wondering who can help you simplify it or break it down? Then it's Dietitian Michelle. Wait for me. I'm here for you. I'll teach you in simple ways and ensure that you get the point. So my approach or my teaching style is simple, very simple. And then about my passion. Oh, my passion. I love teaching. I love to teach. That is Michelle. I love teaching, especially nutrition, talking about diet, teaching people what to eat, telling them how to eat, telling them when to eat. That is what Michelle loves to do. You know, when they say, cho, 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 you talk a lot for Michelle, this on food though. If you wake me up in the morning, I'm talking diet. Wake me up at night, I'm talking diet. At every opportunity, in parties or occasions, I still find a way to talk about nutrition, talk about diet so people can learn at every opportunity that they have. So my passion is teaching, but not just teaching, also building people up, helping people move from point A to point B. That is what I love to do. So when I see that you are making progress, whether it's in your diet or your relationship or your work with God, I mean, I see progress in your life. That gives me joy. So that is my passion. I love to teach and I like to help people move from one point to another. About my approach when it has to do with teaching nutrition principles, I would say that I am moderate. I like to be moderate, my approach. There are people who prefer to be extreme when they say, don't eat. You want to be healthy? Don't eat. And it works for them. Possibly it works for them. Then there are those whose approach will be liberal. I mean, they don't even pay attention to what they eat, and they encourage you not to pay attention to what they eat. Haven't you heard them when they say, oh, you want to lose weight, eat everything you want to eat and you will still lose weight? Perhaps it works for them. That is also another approach. But for Dietitian Michelle, I prefer to be moderate in my own approach. I don't do too much. I don't deprive myself. So that is just it. I like to stay in the middle, sit on the fence. That works very well for me. So I am moderate in my approach. I don't go extreme. I hardly ever say things like don't eat or don't eat that, don't take that. The only time I get to use such word is if there is complication, like when there is a kidney condition or serious cancer. That is when we will now say, for these foods, for this period of time, we advise you not to eat. But a lot of times, in most cases, we prefer moderation. So we can tell you, limit the intake of this, limit the intake of that, cut down this, cut down that, and you will still be healthy. Now, the whole essence is for you to have a balance. That is what we are here for. That is what the Michelle likes to do. I just want you to be able to achieve that balance. Don't take too much, don't take too little. Just sit on the fence, enjoy your life, and that works for me. So my approach when it has to do with nutrition is moderation and moderate. And then finally, on my ideal clients, I'll tell you those that are my ideal clients. So if you're someone who wants to enjoy your life, you want to enjoy your food, you want to enjoy your eating and still be healthy, then I am your dietitian and you are my ideal client. It's important I say this because I have noticed in these 15 years of practice, there are people I connect with naturally, because it's like, oh, where has this dietitian been? Oh, you've solved the problem. So you mean I can still eat this? Oh, you mean I can still take this? And I tell them, yes, and this is how much you should take. And they are happy and they're excited. There are some who just can't hold back. Oh, wow, Dietitian Michelle. So you mean in managing diabetes, I can still take this? I can still take that? And I tell them, yes. Let's do the headache. Let's do the planning. Let's do the calculations and tell you just how much you should eat. So these are my ideal clients. If you still want to enjoy your food, you still want to enjoy your diet, and you want to be told how to eat it, how much to eat, then I am your dietitian. You are my client. And then if you are that kind of person who is extreme in nature and who naturally feel that everybody shouldn't take sugar, we shouldn't take sugar, we shouldn't take pastries, we shouldn't eat this, we should just be drinking green vegetables, I am not your dietitian. I beg, I am not your dietitian and you are not my client. So that there won't be conflict. So I don't start talking or teaching and you say, and tomorrow you say you're a dietitian and you are taking sugar. I take sugar. Oh. I take sugar in moderation. So that when you see me bump into me somewhere with my kids or friends and I'm eating meat pie, we will not start shouting, you say you are I eat meat pie. I'm telling you now, my approach is moderation. I eat meat pie. So if you're that kind of person who thinks that people should not do that, then you are possibly not my client. Just listen, but don't reach out, because we teach moderation. All right, so let's have it clear. That is what we do. We don't go the extreme. But if you want to learn how to eat and enjoy your food and still be healthy, then I am your dietitian. I look forward to connecting with you. Bye bye.